Hi, welcome to Randall's Log, video 110, and I'm Randall Armstrong. Today's date is Thursday, April 20th, 2017. And if you watched video 109, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, you're wearing the exact same thing. Yes, because I'm doing the videos back to back. I failed. Kind of. 109, video 109, I kind of had to redo because that evening, Wednesday evening, went out drinking and, yeah, I had too much to drink. Got home and I was very tired. Wasn't feeling that well. Probably because all the shenanigans. But either way, I attempted to make a video. I replayed that video. In fact, I think I attempted to publish that video last night and it failed to publish, which I think is a good thing because I didn't even properly edit it. I definitely rushed it because I was tired and I wasn't feeling good. But yeah, I did say if I got 100 subscribers on YouTube, and once I got 100 subscribers, if somebody were to mention it and remind me and say, hey, you have 100 subscribers, you need to release that video. I made a deal basically saying that I would air that video of me from the shenanigans. And man, I was hit hard, man. Woke up this morning and I still was kind of feeling it, and just must have been dehydrated, Either way, I woke up and I just jumped right out of bed because I needed to drop something off over to the Jackson Hewitt office here in South Tampa, over where Nina's at, and yeah, and that's how my day started. I got up, just jumped out and got in the car, drove over there. Chatted with her for like a few minutes, just chit chat. Then went over to Victoria's, Cuban sandwich place, or just Victoria's little restaurant. And I always get a Cuban sandwich and like the meat and cheese potatoes. Love those. Those are great. But anyways, yeah, went there, picked that up. I actually ordered 2 meat and cheese potatoes and a large Cuban, and I finished it all. I did that, and I decided, what am I going to watch? So I put on some Netflix and ended up watching the new Adam Sandler movie, the Sandy Wexler. Man, I had high hopes for that movie. It did get better towards the end, but I think the problem with Adam Sandler's Netflix films are they run way too long. He can easily cut like 15, 20 minutes of footage, like his movies are like 2 hours long now, and it's like they don't need to be 2 hours long. You got stuff in there that just is very subpar, like, really not that funny. I suppose he's got like this creative freedom over at Netflix. Netflix is like, we don't care what you do, just put it together and we'll buy it. We'll air it. We're paying you. Yeah, man. So far, other people were saying they didn't like it, they hated it. It got better at the end for me, enough for me to say that it was decent. It's definitely one of my least favorite Adam Sandler movies, but there was some pretty dark, humorous stuff in that movie. Like a raccoon jumping at Adam Sandler's character, and he had a bat, and he was like, shocked in fear, and swung at the raccoon, and it just exploded, like blood, like poof. I was like, oh my god, that's pretty dark. That's pretty, like, you don't see stuff like that. You see them hitting an animal and the animal goes like flying, but in this case, this animal was obliterated. It was, and then there's a part in the movie where he gets by the way, spoilers, these are my favorite parts of the film. Terry Crews makes an appearance plays as a wrestler. That was good. I mean, not like super funny, but it's always just cool to see Terry Crews pop up. Um, he's just awesome. Um, Kevin James plays as this, puppet guy, and the puppet parts were like, it's okay. It was okay, but what made up for his character was Adam Sandler's Sandy Wexler character. He's getting his client, which is Kevin James' character, who's the puppet guy. He's getting him an interview in a possible TV gig, and which is like a good paying job. This would be huge for his career. And he starts to have a stroke. Not the puppet guy, but not Kevin James, but Adam Sandler's character. He starts to have a stroke, and he's like, "Oh my God, we got to get you to the hospital." And he's like, "No, you got to do the meeting first," and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Promise me," or something like that. So, or he's like, "Give me your hand." And so, anyways, they're sitting there in the meeting, and it's Rob Reiner is playing one of the TV exec, and so the guy who does the puppet, he does the voices. Also, he's the I forgot I forgot what you call it or what you call it. But anyways, so he's doing an impression of Adam Sandler's character, and he's got his hand up his back, and he's moving him around like he's a puppet. And oh my God, the facial expressions and the way like Adam Sandler was moving, like that was funny. Like that was good. I wish there was more of that in the film. There's that. There's that. There was the exploding raccoon, and then probably the Beavis and Butthead at the end with the credits. And was it Beavis and Butthead were calling Sandy Wexler, and he's like, "Hello," and you just hear Beavis and Butthead like, "You suck." It's just that was cool. That was cool. It's like surprises like that. And so many people were in that movie, and Weird Al Yankovic. That was awesome to see him pop up. Yeah, I mean, it was a cute little like romantic film. You would think you'd see more '90s references for this kind of movie, but not really. So, but the movie, what they needed to fix in the movie was they needed to take all the parts that were, some of it I think was character development, but it's like, now you could have skipped all that. I wish there would have been more Rob Schneider in that movie. I think that probably would have helped the movie. More Rob Schneider. All the people who are like anti Rob Schneider would disagree, but he was great. And so I watched that. And I pretty much was just resting in bed the majority of the day. And then I finally get out of bed, and what did I do? I tried to call U-Haul back. I guess whatever card we had, the card's not working anymore. So need to get them the new card number so they can keep making the payments for the storage unit. I need to do that. I gotta call them back again tomorrow. I called back, and they were supposed to transfer me to the Tina or whatever, and never got transferred. Then it somehow got sent to customer care, their customer service on the phone or whatever. And so she said that she's going to email her or send her a message for her to call me back right now, like right away. She never did. So, oh well. What else? Yeah, today was just kind of a relaxing day. Later we went to grocery shopping. Went over to Publix. We got some cool, some good food. We got some good food. Got some good, maybe got one too many snacks. Because I need to cut out the snacks. I need to get back to doing like the granola bars and cashews and cutting down on the food and getting back to exercising. I need to start hitting that hardcore here any day now. Yeah, we did that. Came home, and I for dinner I was like, oh crap, I really wanted to get one of those chicken tender sandwiches. from Publix, and so I drove back to get that. I came home, and I should have got a smaller sub. I got the large one, and filled me right up. You know, like, I shouldn't be eating that much. You know, like, you should only be eating enough to, you know, settle the hunger. You know, so I did that. Since I got dinner, I was like, okay, well, I feel like watching something else also. And what did I put on? Oh, freaking Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation. So happy I watched that film. It was great. The action was great. The ending compared to Mission Impossible 4, I think Mission Impossible 4 had the better ending. Because they kind of connected Mission Impossible 4 to Part 3. And they did something similar to that. You know, they referenced Part 4 in Part 5. But the way they ended the film, it was like, you know, I mean, obviously, clearly hinting that there would be another Mission Impossible film. Because when you watch Part 3 of Mission Impossible, you feel like, okay, that's the end of the franchise. And then they go and they do Part 4. So I feel like 4, 5, and 6 is basically the secondary trilogy of the Mission Impossible series. Like, I'm very happy that Tom Cruise is doing the Mission Impossible movies. I think it'd be really cool if there was a Mission Impossible TV show. I think it'd make a great show, because it was a show originally. You know, get J.J. Abrams, you know, to produce the show. You know, because he did like Alias, and he's done like you know, produced and been a part of a lot of big TV shows, you know, and so I think it'd be cool. Like, Tom Cruise could be a producer, J.J. Abrams could be a producer. They could have a TV series, and then eventually, like, the TV stars of the show, like, let's say the show's a big hit, then they can go and they can say, okay, well, these actors who are on this TV show will go on to appear in the films, you know, and Tom Cruise can make cameos in those films, you know. It's like, Tom Cruise can still make money, you know. I get that, you know, he's this action star, but the dude's like in his 50s now, you know. It's like, you got to take it easy, man. You know, you're reaching that age where it's like you're pushing your bodies to the limit, and when you do that, you know, you risk death. I don't want to see Tom Cruise die, not until like he's in his 80s or something like that, you know. Live as long as you can, man, because, you know, I mean, look at like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, you know. Those guys are still acting, and they're like, what, 60s, 70s, and they're in fairly great shape, you know, and they do these fun films and dramatic films, and they still got it. They're still talented, you know, and I feel like Tom Cruise could be kind of like them when he reaches their age, but clearly in better, you know, physical shape. But yeah, Mission Impossible was great. You know, like, today was just a nice day just to watch a couple movies. I really need to make a list of all the TV shows that I'm watching and what episodes I haven't watched, and you know, start preparing, because Spectrum is going to be coming by Sunday to install the cable. So yeah, gotta do all that stuff. There's so many things I want to do, but one thing at a time. I think number one on my list is to get the attic door. That way, I'd feel more comfortable working and being in the garage when I have the attic door. It's just weird. I don't know why it bugs me or bothers me. Like, maybe it feels like, you know, maybe it feels like it's more hot inside the garage. I don't want it to be too hot. Especially if I'm trying to, like, work out, you know. I don't want to, like, pass out or anything like that, you know. But yeah, I think that's number one. That's number one, and of course I need to get some more gym clothes. Like, I originally bought this shirt just to be, like, something I would use for working out in the gym, but I actually like this shirt, you know. I actually like walking out in public, you know. Like, I feel like this is a pretty decent, nice shirt. So I need to buy more of these, and then just use it for the gym, you know. Use this for working out, and then use the other one for going out. There you go. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't think so. I think that's it, you know. I was not productive today, and then it's definitely my fault because I went out drinking, and that affected me this morning. And then here it is. What is it, like 3 o'clock in the morning? So I still have to upload this video. So by the time I get this video done and uploaded, it'll probably be like closer to 4 o'clock in the morning, which means I probably won't be out of bed until like 11 a.m., noon, get up, eat, watch a little TV, and then start my day, you know? So I think what I'll do is I'll have a snack when I wake up. Nothing too big. Just to, after having a good sleep, you wake up and you're kind of hungry. So I'll just have like a snack and then jump right into like what I need to work on and be productive. And I gotta hit up Lance and see if we're meeting up tomorrow night for movie night. And then if we are, I need to find the movies that we're gonna watch. I told him Wilder Napalm, but I also really want to watch Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. Debating. So we'll probably end up watching Wilder Napalm. I haven't seen that movie in a while, and I do love that movie. So, okay. Well, that's it. That's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night. Thanks for watching.